Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Want to talk to you a little bit about the park that I went to. I went to Forked Run State Park in Ohio. I've got some video of the drive-in, of the setup and everything and how it looked. I was going to do the activation, but it was really just crazy windy, so I couldn't do it outside. So I set up everything in the trailer, and you'll see that in the video. Bands were wide open. Had 61 contacts in about an hour. Got there late in the afternoon, so it was probably 4:35 by the time I finished. Started about 3:30. Like I say, had a great activation. I'll put a map up of all the contacts. Activation, whenever I take the camper and go, I usually try and do an activation that night and then one the next morning before I leave. But again, the bands were terrible. I looked at Solar Ham and some other sites, and they kind of showed that the bands were going to be terrible Thursday but good Wednesday. That's why I grabbed the trailer and left Wednesday and got an activation in Wednesday afternoon, because Thursday I knew wasn't going to be that good. Again, I was going to film sitting around the campfire, smoking cigars, drinking bourbon, but again, the wind was just terrible. I mean, it was a great day. It was beautiful out. It got up into the 70s, but the wind was just really bad, and I really didn't feel comfortable lighting a fire, even though it's in a campfire ring. The embers and everything blowing around. I didn't want to start a forest fire and all that crazy stuff and get in trouble. So, I just kind of hung out, made some supper, ate in the camper, went to bed, got up early. Again, the next morning, the bands were terrible, couldn't do much. So I went ahead and left kind of early, made breakfast and left. Knew I wouldn't be able to do an activation. I got on and tried, but again, just nothing was happening on the band. So I was also going to stop and film the Billington locks and dam on the way out, like I talked about on the way in, which you'll see in the video. But again, it was foggy, couldn't see anything. So there's no need to stop. So there's nothing after me getting to the camp and showing you the setup. But again, anytime you can go camping and play ham radio, it's always good. So you'll get to see the campground, the setup, and what went on. Again, I'm using the, just a second, I'll grab it, if I can not knock the camera over. I mispronounced it in the video when I was talking about it. It's the JNC Radio MC750 portable GP antenna. And I'm telling you, this thing, you'll see it in the video when it's set up, and this thing works great. It's simple to set up. On the telescoping part, it's got laser engraved all the different bands. So, you're not pulling it up, running back, checking your SWR, adjusting it. You pull it up to there, and every time for whatever band I'm on, I stop at, once I've had to adjust it by about 3/4 of an inch, but every other time, it's 1.3 to 1 or better. So again, it works great. I've made contacts all over the world on it with that setup. And I'm running the Yaesu FT891 radio. I run it at about 80 watts. I think I don't run a full 100, but I run it at 80 watts, and I've got a portable battery that I run it off of, a 30 amp hour lithium LiPo 4 battery or whatever. And again, it's a great setup. It's worked so good for me. As winter rolls around, I'll do some more videos on my setup, my gear, and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm going to do a video of my FTM 150 that I've got in the car. I showed you that. You'll see that in the video. And again, great outing, great time. Thanks for watching. Again, if you want to like, subscribe, do all that stuff, I don't care. They say it helps your algorithm and all that. I don't even know what an algorithm is. But one thing I do want to talk about real quick, logging software for ham radio, for POTA especially, because I'm big into POTA. I tried that World Radio League, and I buy into the concept, and I think if they ever get it figured out, it's going to be a great product. But right now, there's just too many bugs. It never works right. They're setting up this one-stop shop, this ham radio community kind of thing with everything, but they're trying to do too many things at once. I liked it because you didn't have to have Wi-Fi access or a cell signal to log your logs. You could log them, and when you got back into a Wi-Fi, or you got home, or you hit a cell signal, it would automatically upload it to the site. And then by the time you got home, all you had to do was upload it as an AFDI or whatever and send it to POTA. But it never works. I've tried it. I bought into it. Tried it a lot of times. And if you have a good strong cell signal and you can get on the website, it works pretty good. But if you've got to use the app, it's always something. I logged 61 contacts. And when I got home, they were nowhere to be found. So I sent them a message. They said, oh, well, you have to update your browser. Well, I had the latest update. It's always something. If they ever get it figured out, it's going to be a great product. I mean, I bought in. I was all in. I was a founding member, all those things. And every time I've sent them a problem, they've got right on it and fixed it. But again, it's always something. You've always got, it doesn't work like it's supposed to. When they get it figured out, it's going to be great. But for now, I'm probably going to go back to hammers. That's what I've used before, and that's always worked great, and they've made some improvements. So something to think about if you're looking for a logging software for POTA. Again, my hat's been crooked the whole time, and y'all didn't say nothing. Again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's kind of short. You'll get to see a little bit of the park. You'll get to see my setup and my new ride and my radio. And other than that, fun trip, always fun to play POTA. Again, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Bye. All right, we're getting ready to head out on another POTA adventure. As you can see, I got a new ride. Pretty nice. Got all my POTA stickers and DX Engineering stickers. And I installed the Yaesu FTM 150, I believe, and I'll show you that now. You can see it, there it is. I've got it on a mount, and I'll do an install video on that later. And as we get ready to go here, I'm not going to film a lot of the drive there because, again, it's all going to be on the interstate until the last few miles. I'll film as we get closer to the camp. We're going to, it's in Ohio, the Forked Creek Campground or something. It's a state park. It's about 15-20 minutes south of Parkersburg on, I think, 124. But as we get closer, I'll turn the camera on. If there's any good shots, I'll get some of that, and then I'll pick up when we get to the campground. I'll see you then. All right, we're about, it says 5 miles from the campground, and it's Forked Creek, and we're right along the Ohio River. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there it is to the left. Really a pretty drive. A little windy today, but hopefully that won't disturb our camping or our POTA activation. Oh, there's some locks up here too. I don't know if we turn before or after the locks, but hopefully the camera will get them picked up. And there's one Ohio's finest. Oh, looks like there's a campground on the other side of the river. I hadn't done a video in a while. I've been kind of busy with life and everything going on, and had some health scares, but everything's good. I thought I'd get out today before it gets too darn cold. Supposed to, thermostat says it's 70 right now, and it's November 5th, I believe, and I like to come over to Ohio because their campgrounds, some of them are open year round, and in a lot of West Virginia's campgrounds have already shut down, and it's hard to get in, and the ones that are open are crazy expensive. So Ohio's still relatively inexpensive, and again, uh, most of their campgrounds stay open. Some stay open year round. This one, I think it's open year round, but like they close all the bathrooms and winterize everything. I think they said around the 1st of December, which again I understand, and it's just not cost effective for them to stay open because hardly anybody comes out, but it's still nice out. Yeah, that's the Belleville Lock and Dam right there. Maybe on the way back I'll pull in there and shoot some video of that. It's pretty neat. Always like to see a good lock. Sorry about the wind noise. I have the window down. I'm enjoying a fine cigar as I drive. A lot of guys film themselves when they're driving, and heck, I don't think anybody wants to watch me drive. I think they'd rather see the countryside. So I don't have a camera on me. Maybe my channel blows up and I get bajillions of viewers and subscribers. Maybe then my ego will require me to film myself. But until then, just enjoy the view, and we should be turning into the park in about 2 miles. And I'll show you where our campsite is once we get in there. Here we go. We are at Fork Run State Park. I was saying Fork Creek, but it's Fork Run State Park. Now let's see if we can find the campground. I have absolutely no idea where the campground is, so we'll just drive around till we find it. All right, just like I thought, the camp store was closed, but I looked to see if they had, if there's Wi-Fi, if they have a Wi-Fi password, or it didn't say, so we'll find out. Okay, I think this is the one we want. Okay, we made it to the campsite. I guess you saw me drive in. There's the shower house. There's the potty and the dumpster. And here we are. I've got all leveled up the best I can. These slots aren't deep. Usually I don't unhook when I just come out for the night, but I'd unhook and back in beside it so I wouldn't be out in the middle of the road. And we're all set up. Again, here's my antenna. It's that LMC 750 or whatever. It works great. I love it. Got the radials down on the ground. And I'm going to operate from inside the camper because right now, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's awful windy and I'm all set up. Got the radio set up, got my battery going there and all my junk and all that. And of course, something to drink, a little bourbon and water to help with the POTA session. And so I'm going to go ahead and activate this park. I doubt I'll record much of it because again, when I watch these things, other guys, I don't really care about hearing them talk. I mean, and I wear earplugs because I can't hear good. So you really can't hear. I'm not fancy enough to figure out how to wire it through so you can see. Here's the back of the camp spot. There's my fire pit. I'll be making use of that later. There's a trail over there. I don't know where it goes, and I'm not going to find out because I'm lazy. But again, beautiful little campsite, pretty cheap. Like I say, Ohio is one of the few campgrounds that are still open. So I'm going to do an activation, and then when I get out and get the fire going, I'll turn the camera back on and maybe we can talk a little bit more. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit.